morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is, wherever you are. My name's Katie O. This is Moon Mama Musings. Welcome back to my living room for another Astrology Peephole. Yay! All right, today's the 5th of October, 2021. We're in a waning crescent in the sign of Libra. Transits at 15:40. Sorry, we transit into the sign of Libra at 15:41 p.m. Bangkok time. I will be over on Instagram as well for this moon transit, but let's talk about the astrology. First of all, it's fun because this month, the month of October, is actually, apart from a little bit of a stretch in the middle, there's like this super crazy, amazing, lucky day that happens around the 15th, where we're just like plunged into full-blown horseshoe up your butt energy. And then, I'm not going to beat around the bush, guys. It's going to be fucking cool. And then it just kind of tapers off again and gets like kind of calm. So there's like not a whole lot going on. September was like, oh my God, like holy crap. There was just so much energy every single day. October, it's really not the case. Like there's only one day where it's like absolute and utter bedlam, and that's the 17th. But I mean, hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? We're enjoying the moment. We're doing our thing. We're being very present. It's beautiful. When I started looking, I heard the hills are alive with the sound of music. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years. Ah. Yeah, sound of music, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like, come on. Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me. Small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, you look happy to meet me. Maybe you guys are meeting your destiny and you're feeling like it's this little blossom of snow and you're like, oh my God. I don't know. Either way, there is this, the hills are alive with the sound of music. We are feeling free and full of the joys of the beauty of things. And if you're not feeling this way yet, it's around the corner. It is coming for you. I mean, sorry. Sometimes these energies are presented to me at the time they're happening. Sometimes it's a little bit before. Whatever it is, it's all these beautiful things are coming for you. Okay, there is an exaltation that the hills are alive with the sound of music. And it's not music playing in the hills. It's the hills themselves that are singing. Okay, and that's the universe, the world. Everything is just singing the beauty of what is going on right now. Right? They agree. Sorry, it's very noisy around my corner. They're building something up the hill. Very noisy. Shall we have more trucks? One. Yeah, the hills themselves are singing. It's a divine symphony. It's the whole universe is just singing the praises of whatever is coming into fruition now. And blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Okay? All right, let's talk about the transits. There's not that many. We've only got 3 today, or the aspects. I mean, basically 3 today, 3 tomorrow, 3 the next day, 3. Yeah, it's like 3, 3, 3s. It's lots of 3s. Collaborative energy is still really present for us, my friends. We are still trying to work in a productive way, like maybe we've not done before, to align ourselves with the things that we're meant to be for. All right, first and foremost, we have the moon transiting into the sign of Libra. First, it's still in Virgo for a little bit, but it's going into Libra. It's opposite Neptune. And what I'm hearing is this sort of analytical as well as compassionate vibe of both Virgo and Libra today. It brings balance in an emotional way to us. We've become almost some sort of justice. This like collection of information and this analysis that we've been doing while the moon was in Virgo is now translating over to making us the justice. Yeah, we're able to tip the scales of these situations around us in a really, really beautiful way. And we're truly facing the music with regards to some of these illusions of our wounded mind. It's like we have healed now and we are knee deep in the like full expression of our authenticity, which is what the goal has always been. And we're actually doing it now. And we're surprising ourselves by going, oh my God, we actually are way better at this than we think we are. And oh my God, I can't believe I even knew how to do this. I didn't even know that I had this skill. This kind of an energy, this like, a surprise, isn't that cool? But it's not really a surprise. But now that we've gone through this, we can look back at the way that we used to deal with scenarios and go, oh my God, those things that we used to think were total illusions. And it was because I was wounded. It was because I had things to heal. It was because I was looking through this lens of perception that was vaselined over by my own self-doubt, by my own unwillingness to face things head on, by my own desire to instantly gratify, bypass, sweep things under the rug, just make things easy. Yeah, we wanted everything to be easy for a long time, and now we're realizing it's the hills are alive with the sound of music, and it's because we've come to terms with the fact that like those illusions were there for a reason. The moon is also trining Pluto, so Pluto is encouraging us through to allow the lucky flow of energy lately. Yeah, and this trine, we've had lots of Pluto and Uranus making trines lately, so this like expansive lucky energy has been really heavy in the air. We are in a very auspicious time. We're like let's say we're 2 weeks off from Scorpio season. Yeah, roughly 2 weeks off from Scorpio season. And that's like, okay, it can be spooky time, right? But it doesn't have to be. It can be transformative. If it's not, like, and maybe, like, properly, truly coming to fruition, transformative. So we're in this state of these lucky coincidences, these things just falling into place in a way that we weren't really expecting. All of that lovely stuff. It's for realsy. It's happening. So this natural flow of energy, though, is guiding us in this instinctual pull to make adjustments and maybe even amends in some situations, is our intuition has been off the charts bang on lately, and we are really being able to filter through some of the stuff that we were struggling with before, and it allows us to be more exalted and be more well adjusted, and to even to some degree make amends with some things that we maybe were not really interested in addressing. Yeah, maybe our wounded self wanted us to just not look at this past lover or this old job or this old pattern or whatever it is, but we're way more well adjusted now with this Plutonian energy. Last but not least, we have the moon making a sextile with Venus, and I mean, this is love is in the air for some, right? I mean, love is in the air for everybody, but some of you it's romantic, some of you it's different, some of it's more love, a renewed healing love of self. Some of you that cup, most of you that cup is like, obviously everyone's at a different stage right now. Some of you guys are working on filling your cup up for yourself, and some of you have already filled it up and are on the overflowing sense. And as it overflows, I mean, the horse finally decides to come and drink. Okay, and this could be the same old horse from before, or it could be a brand new horse that maybe had similarities to this other horse, you know, like, anyway, either way, love is in the air, and maybe it's the universal language of love, maybe it's romance, maybe it's love and family, maybe it's love and friendship, whatever it is. Love is in the air, all right? The hills are alive with the sound of music. Venusian energies are embracing the Plutonian vibes, and they continue to heal the emotional self. It leads to free flow. It leads to abundance. It leads to natural progression. Some of you guys have had new situations have presented themselves lately, and you're able to go with the flow with them instead of overthink them like you have in the past. Try to manipulate the scenario or bend it and prod it into the way that you want. You're just letting things come naturally and flow, and it's stunning, right? It's like you're listening to the hills are alive with the sound of music, and you're like basking in it, you know, Julie Andrews, like, right? I know, I'm very silly. But that's kind of that's what the vibe is this is really beautiful surrender. We're sitting in our feminine energy. We're receiving blessings, we're receiving gifts, or we're receiving lessons, or whatever it is. Abundance, though, and we are allowing the natural flow. Little figure eights, all right? And if ever you do feel blocked somewhere, the sacral chakra, or sorry, not the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra has been really important for the last 2 days. And it's all about that self-assurance. Yesterday with the getting by with, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, getting by with the help of my friends. That's all about solidifying your solar plexus chakra, about having this collaborative energy to breathe, this the self-assurance, the self-worth, the like filling up the cup. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really good stuff. So that's the astrology. Sorry, I'm just throwing pens around like usual. I'm gonna pull you guys a card of the day from the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle deck. Let's see what we got. The Mountain. All right, this is number 33. Okay. 3 and 3. I have this beautiful theory of numerology. When we have lovely repeating numbers that come up, we have two energies that are aligning with whatever energy of that number is. A 33 is two energies aligning with collaboration. So what you seek seeks you. Your destiny is not going to bypass you. That person, that thing, that job, that house, it's just waiting for you to climb up and reach the peak of that mountain, to realize that it's always been within this stone all along. There's like this little door inside the mountain that's full of this. You see the yellow there? That's sacral chakra. I keep on wanting to say sacral chakra. I mean, it's got orange and red in there too. It is very lower chakras, but yellow is all about the solar plexus, all about our self-confidence, our self-worth, our determination. Maybe there was an energy for a little while of kind of like this addictive tendency, or maybe some of us were struggling with substance. And this has to do with, it can be about self-control as well. Sorry, there's this gigantic pterodactyl of a mosquito, and I know it's going to try and bite me. I didn't get it. Maybe I'll get it next time. We have been on this slow, grueling ascent. Yeah. Vertical limit, like jumping over chasms and like crazy gravity defying nonsense. 90-degree inclines, like hardcore. But our heart space is pushing us to do this with this green energy over here in our crown chakra with the purple. We are being divinely guided to open our hearts to the process, to allow the flow of energy and to be present and enjoy every step of our journey. We can't wish away. Like a friend of mine messaged me and said, like, I basically had given them a reading, and it was one of these, there's this thing coming, and within a certain time frame, they're like, it's coming. And I'm like, remember, don't wish away this process, right? Yes, it's coming, but don't get all caught up with the end game of this. It's all about the climb up the mountain. And yes, you'll have a beautiful view once you get there, and it will be amazing. But don't misunderstand, or don't underestimate the beauty of the rocks and the plants and the formations and the fun and the adventure of actually climbing this mountain. Yes, it can be painful, of course, but it's wonderful. It's like, I like to go hiking in the woods, and yeah, of course there's spots where I'm huffing and puffing and it's hot and uncomfortable and mosquitoes are biting me and it's all crappy, but it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. I love hiking in the woods, even if it sucks at moments. So there you have it. There's been a mountain we've been climbing, and it's got its sucky moments, but all in all, we've got a good thing going. Psychic connection and encouragement. You are being encouraged to continue to develop your gifts, continue to connect with source, continue to connect to your higher self, continue to connect with other people that you're heavily surrounded with. Some of you guys have very, very, very strong soul bonds to other people, and they're saying like, hey, why don't you try and like bring your little fires together? Yeah, collaboration. Remember, 3 and 3. You've got this energy coming towards you that is also ready for you, is ready to collaborate with you. And this can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be a job, it can be a lover, whatever. But you have a psychic connection with it, and you've been feeling this flame growing inside of you. You're being fully encouraged to explore this ethereal energies that have been around you, so that you can greater connect to yourself, because there is something that you can learn from this energy coming as much as you can teach it something. Believe in yourself, and resolution is your resolution, darlings, is coming. It's just completely dependent on your sacral, again, okay, maybe your sacral chakra too, okay? Maybe some of you guys are still in that phase of coming to terms with the home energy, that sacral chakra, transforming the stigmas that we have against death and rebirth, against Scorpio being like a sex-crazed lunatic, right? Against sacral chakra being all about sex and not necessarily about our inner passions and the things that it can be, creativity. Overcoming, I'm being called to just call back about that work that we did on our sacral chakra, right? Was trying to undo systems that didn't serve us in the way that we approached things, in the way that we looked at things, in the way that we spoke to ourselves. Some of you guys are still gone back to relearn a lesson in your sacral chakra. There's been a cycle that has been begun last week. Some of you guys chose to take another turn. Some of you guys still have something to learn, and you gotta learn again, and you've got to re-solidify that home within you. Others of you have moved up a little bit in that solar plexus chakra, where things are coming to fruition, and you are in this doorway. You actually see that diamond shining through the rock. Yeah, it's not maybe fully cracked open yet, but you can see that diamond through the rock. But you have to continue to believe in yourself, and you will get that resolution. Beautiful. One more? Shall we do? Just one. Why not? For shits and gigs. What's this? Take action. Okay? Everybody in the circuit here has some sort of an action to take. Some of you, that action is within yourself. If you're still resonating much more with coming to terms with your home, with your sacral chakra work, yeah, inner child work, I'm hearing, has a lot to do with that. If you're still struggling with your inner child or your balance between your feminine and your masculine, you know that your actions are internal. You know that you cannot find information from anyone else but yourself. Yeah. Others of you that have done that work and you do feel very much in harmony with yourself now, you are being encouraged to take action outwardly. You're being encouraged to go and ask that person on a date, to go and ask your boss for a raise, to go and make the offer on the house, go and put the bid on the car, whatever it is. Take the action, okay? Some of you, there's a bit of a divide right now, as we've got kind of two circles going on. Some of you guys are really, really, really on this forward motion path. Some of you guys are still just finishing up the last little things about healing the self. Oh, what's this as well? The seed. Self and the seed. Yeah, the seed has been planted and it needs to grow. Like, see with this. Look at the parallels here. Almost in the exact same place in the car, right? There's this little seed here and there's this beautiful pearl. Yeah. Confusion. When you plant the seed, you're just like, I don't know what's going to grow out of this thing. But then once it actually, here we go. Oh my God, it's a pearl. There it is. This one's 29, breaks to an 11. This is 66. Interesting, 3366. So maybe you're also, some of you are also very, very, very much aligning with a romantic love. Very, very, very much aligning with a romantic love. But first and foremost, you need to be in harmony and unison with yourself. And some of you will know exactly where you are. If you are fragmented still, if you still have to purge and you still have to open the floodgates and you don't feel this natural flow of energy yet, and just be realistic, you know yourself. This is what you have to get to first before you're able to sow the seeds of that love that you seek. Okay, there's the king under here too. Oh my God, and the flame. Holy crap. Okay, the flame. Some of you guys are seeking that twin flame. But look, see, we've got that flame. Encouragement. They're encouraging you to say, like, yes, these flames are coming together. Okay. But first and foremost, yourself. What about yourself? Okay. Have a. Sorry about that. I got a delivery. Yeah. But that's the end. That's it for me. I'm so sorry for anything you're going through if I made you feel a certain way. Thank you for being a beautiful, beautiful being and lending your energy to this circuit that I hold so dear. Thank you equally to your guides, my guides, the Ascended Masters, angels, and whatever energy has been involved in finding us these beautiful, clear, concise, easily decipherable messages for our highest good, whether we find them right now or in the near or distant future. I love you to the moon and the stars and infinity and beyond and back, and I accept this, and I hope you do too. But if not, it's all good. We'll catch you another time. Bye.